we gotta pause for a second in terms of the show. Jared, don't freak out back in the studio. Some guys and girls may be freaking out here at the K because this man just walked by. Casey Royal Man. Give me the official title.
I just go by Royal Man, but I am on Twitter as KC Royal Man.
KC Royal Man. Now, how would you describe the outfit that you have on that has made everyone look at our broadcast right now, which I am appreciative for?
It's a Superman outfit with Royals colors with a big KC logo on the front, just like it is on the back of the Crown Vision, and then another KC logo on the gold cape.
Who made this?
I had it made by Ari Fish, who was on Project Runway. She's from here in Kansas City.
Really?
Yeah.
And how often does this take place in terms of you wearing this?
Well,
do you have season tickets?
Yeah, I have season tickets, and I try to wear it to every game I can make it out to.
Are you like a known entity around here? Has this been taking place for a while? I'm kind of new in town, so I need the introduction.
For me, this is new, but I found out this year after I started doing it that there's actually another guy that's been doing it for a couple of years too, but I didn't even know.
Wait, are you after him?
Nope. And I actually like the guy. He goes by Superfan Chris. He's a real nice guy.
Yeah.
I've talked to him a few times, but no, it's been.
So you guys
fun.
don't have like a mascot or superhero type rivalry?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
No, and I won't. There's been some people that have kind of wanted that, and it's like, no, I'd rather we be like the Chiefs and get us all together. And actually, I've been talking to the Chiefs guys. I'm actually joining up with KC Superfans to do some charity work with them and stuff like that.
Nice. So take me through your game day experience in terms of the attention, in terms of the autographs, in terms of the pictures, because I'm looking at you. It's hard not to look at you. But today you're already posing for the pictures, and you're already sitting here and getting all the different attention. Take me through a game day experience for KC Royal Man.
Well, I was on. I've been on a couple of the news broadcasts, and that was kind of cool. And it's been a lot different than I thought it was going to be. I figured it'd get some attention, but the amount it's gotten has just been crazy. I actually have to stay put during the games, or I miss a good chunk of the games. I tried to meet up with a friend of mine and walked around behind Rivals one time, and I missed an inning and a half of the baseball game trying to get through taking pictures. So it's been really cool. I don't have a problem with it at all. One little kid asked me to sign his glove. I gladly obliged. It's been fun. I stood out in the outfield on the new Pepsi porch last year. Just stood out there and I said, the Chiefs have super fans, and at the time I'd never seen Superfan Chris, and I said, the Royals need something like that. So I got the wheels turning, and I looked up designers online. I found Ari, and she was good enough to do the outfit for me.
How tough is it to continue to get this type of fan motivation with the way this team has been the past few years?
For me, I actually used to live out in Colorado, and I rooted for the Rockies when they were down, and I rooted for them all the way through the World Series, and this has actually been ripping me apart because they're my National League team, but the Royals are my boys, and they always have been. I grew up in central Nebraska, so I've always been a Royals fan because that's all we had. But, it's not been as hard as you'd think just because I love baseball. I think if you love your team, you show up. And there's 10,000 people, 11,000 people that were out here on a really rainy night, last week. And it was real crappy and everything else, but they were out here. People in Kansas City are great. Hopefully the ownership will understand that if they just start to sell tickets, if they start to bring us a bit of a more winning product, we'll sell the tickets and we'll show up. And, look at last night. We're starting to win a little bit and people are showing up again, and that's the best experience you can ask for.
Isn't it incredible that a 3-game winning streak can just bring such optimism and joy to this fan base? And I've been saying, I know that Kansas City is a Chiefs town, and then you have Kansas basketball, but I'm sitting here and looking at the Royals fans, and I want the team to win for them because they are dedicated. They are diehards, and everyone is just a lot happier, even with a small 3-game winning streak like you were talking about, and you saw it last night.
I'm not even so sure that this is a Chiefs town. Like I said, I used to live out in Denver, and those are business fans. They show up when they have something to sell for their company or whatever. That's who sells their tickets. Here, people are real fans. They cheer hard for both football and baseball. But I think this was a baseball town first, but because the Royals have been down for so long and the Chiefs were actually competitive for a while, that it has kind of switched a little bit. But there's a lot of people in this town that love baseball. There's a lot of fans that want a reason to come back out and just haven't had it.
We're talking to KC Royal Man.
Royal Man. KC
Royal Man. It is not easy to miss him out here when you come out to Kauffman Stadium. 610 Sports Saturday, Royals Rockies coming up. I'm Sean Sharif. Now, I do need a little bit of mascot advice before I let you go. Today, I have to race in this hot dog thing, and it's taking place, I believe, in the 5th inning. And I did like a little rain dance last weekend, and I got lucky because it got wiped out with the weather, but I either have to dress up as the relish, the mustard, or the ketchup. What do you suggest in terms of which one to pick, and what do you suggest in terms of how to win this thing?
Well, if I had any choice in doing it, if I ever got a chance to do it, I'd definitely be relish because I've always rooted for relish. It's my favorite condiment. And I guess,
because Relish wins the scoreboard race all the time, right? Relish is the leader.
They bounce out, but he has been winning this year, so it might have some good luck to it there too. But just get out ahead right away and get in everybody else's way, because if they can't get around you, they can't pass you. So maybe throw a little bump if you need to, and just make sure you're there at the end. That's all that matters, right?
Last thing, what do you think about this year's Royals? What do you think about them right now?
Well, I said all along they were going to be at least a 500 team. I'm hoping this little bit of a get-go they've got right now, I hope this gets them going and that they're able to get back to 500. If we get to 500, I'll be overjoyed. I would love nothing more than to show up in this outfit in a playoff game, next year or the year after, even this year if it could happen by some miracle. But there'd be nothing better than in the next 2 years showing up in a playoff game.
Has the organization done anything to recognize you?
Tim Scott's done a little bit with me. I didn't do it to get recognized by the organization, but they haven't yet. I mean, like I said, I've been doing it very long, and I don't know what Chris has gotten. I know he's gotten some things from different people and stuff like that. I don't know if it's through the baseball organization or not, but I just do it for fun. I'm not out here. Like I said, I'm joining KC Superfans to do things for charity. This has nothing to do with me making money or getting attention from the team. It's just to have fun and to bring the fans into the game a little more.
Well, look, man, you obviously have some media experience. You're smooth on the radio. Nice job. If I ever get canned, make sure you apply, because I know everyone at the station would love to see you coming to work like this every day. Great to meet you. We'll chill afterwards with the broadcast.
Have a great day.
KC Royal, man. Good grief. This dude has some cojones walking around with the outfit. You cannot miss him. Just look for the flashing lights in terms of all the pictures. Our 610 staff is getting their cell phone cameras out as we speak.